Hello everybody! If you have been living under a rock, then you won't know that there is a Booktubeathon being held. Ariel Bassett is hosting a Booktubeathon and there are 7 challenges and I'm going to try and participate. I don't know whether I will vlog the whole thing because I will still have school and work. We shall see how that goes. The first challenge is to let a coin toss decide on your first read. My choices are Leah on the Offbeat, because I've read Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda and loved it, so I want to read the second book to it, and also a book I got from Roya from Roya Eve Reads, and that is My Quest for Peace. This one's going to be heads, this one's going to be tails, and we'll see how this one goes. It's heads! Good old trusty $1 coin. My very first read is going to be Leah on the Offbeat by Becky Albertalli. The second challenge is to read something about what you want to do. Now, I haven't got many books about something personally that I want to do, but I've got something that characters do that I would love to be in, and by this I mean the Dauntless faction. I would love to be in there and do that. My read is going to be Divergent by Veronica Roth. This will be a reread. I also got this from Roya. I'll link her channel down below because you should all go and subscribe to her. I want to be in Dauntless so bad, as well as many of the other factions, because I know for a fact that I myself am not a Dauntless. We are going to keep that and read that at some stage during the Booktubeathon. The third challenge is to read a book to movie adaptation and then watch the movie afterwards. For this, I have chosen The Perks of Being a Wallflower by Stephen Chbosky. Again, is a reread, and I love this book. I've actually cried a few times while reading this book. If you haven't read it, I suggest you read it. That is going to be my read and watch a book to movie adaptation. The fourth challenge is to read a book with green on the cover. I'm currently in the midst of reading a book, and that is Vanishing Axe by Jodi Picoult. And as you can see, it has green on the cover from the grass, so I plan to read this said book during the Booktubeathon and try and finish it, because I've been at this book for a while and I would love to finish it. I'm currently 92 pages in, so it would be quite good if I could finish that. It has, I think, 417 pages. I could be wrong. It's like 2 weeks to go. I could have finished this by now. And if I have, when the Booktubeathon happens, I will state that I have changed the book. Challenge number 5 is to read a book wearing the same hat the whole time. I got my beanie. I got my book, Escape from Camp 14 by Blaine Harden. We're going to read this book while wearing this hat the whole time. It's a beanie because it's winter and winter is cold, so we're gonna have fun wearing a beanie. Challenge number 6 is to read a book with a beautiful spine. This is going to be another reread, and it's going to be my favourite book of all time. That is All the Bright Places by Jennifer Nevin. This is the spine, and I absolutely adore the spine. I can't wait to get into this. This is another book which I always cry in. A lot of my books I cry in. You're gonna see me as a wreck if I vlog my whole thing, but you're also gonna have fun watching me be a wreck while I vlog the whole thing. Lastly, challenge number 7 is to read 7 books. I have to pick another book. If I haven't finished this particular book by the time the Booktubeathon has begun, because it's one of the books I'm studying for English at the moment, for my English class at school, then I'll have to pick another book. The book is The Crucible by Arthur Miller. I'm predicting that I'll be finished this book by then, because it's 2 weeks away and I'm already supposed to be at Act 3 or finished Act 3, and how well it's gonna work. Those are my 7 challenges books. If you are participating, let me know, and I hope you have fun while participating and do your best to read throughout this time and take this time to really enjoy the books whilst the whole event is happening. That is all, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!